Every night, you fall backward into total unconsciousness. We spend a full third of our lives in this state, a period where the final feeling you hold before sleep becomes the blueprint for your next day's experiences. For most of us, that blueprint is a disaster. We lie in the dark, staring at the ceiling, replaying a frustrating argument from the afternoon, calculating debt, or spiraling into stress over tomorrow morning. The final 5 minutes before you lose consciousness are the most suggestible moments of your 24-hour cycle. When you use that time to marinate in anxiety, you bypass your waking logic and directly instruct your brain to replicate those exact problems. You are quite literally rehearsing your future failures. In the mid-20th century, Neville Goddard identified this specific transition as the primary mechanism for directing the deep mind. He argued that how we enter sleep is the deciding factor in how we inhabit the world. The conditions you wake up to tomorrow are dictated by the specific emotional signature you carry into those final 5 minutes tonight. The mind is divided. The conscious half is the analytical, selective, male aspect, the active generator of ideas. The subconscious female womb of creation never sleeps, holding infinite potential, but requiring your direct instruction to take form. Goddard's law is simple. The conscious mind generates an idea and impresses it upon the subconscious. The subconscious then receives that idea and expresses it into physical form. But the subconscious has a blind spot. It cannot reason and it cannot reject an idea. It accepts whatever your conscious mind feels to be true as an absolute fact and immediately begins construction. The physical events of our lives are not random occurrences. They are the external evidence of feelings we have forced into our subconscious. This explains why you can spend all day repeating positive affirmations and working hard, yet still wake up completely stuck in the exact same cycles of conflict. The conflict happens at night. As your logical mind powers down, its guard drops. Whatever emotional state you hold at that precise moment slips into the subconscious mind entirely unfiltered. If you drift off feeling lack or frustration, your deep mind doesn't analyze the context. It simply accepts that negativity as the absolute truth. Once that feeling is accepted, your subconscious spends the next 8 hours preparing to reproduce that exact state of distress in the physical events of your next day. You cannot hide your true feelings from the subconscious. It builds your world based on your internal emotional signature at the moment of sleep. To break this loop, you have to approach the act of going to bed differently tonight. It begins with a specific physical posture. Lie perfectly flat on your back, with your head on a level with your body, and close your eyes. Your goal is to induce a state of heavy drowsiness. You want to reach the edge of sleep, where you still retain control of your thoughts, but have lost all desire to physically move your body. Once your body is immobilized, make a mental shift. Do not think about your desire. That implies you don't have it yet. You must think from the perspective of already having it. Ask yourself one specific prompt. How would I feel right now if my wish were already realized? Wait for the answer to come as an emotion. Capture the specific thrill, the relief, or the peace of that answered wish, and lock onto that feeling as you let yourself drift off to sleep. Never allow yourself to fall asleep feeling discouraged or afraid, because drifting off in those negative states is dropping toxic seeds into the most fertile soil of your mind. Mastering the emotions of these final 5 minutes gives you direct control over the subconscious impressions that shape your future circumstances.